Hey up everyone, welcome to this Ultimate Guide to Access to HE. Today we are talking about infectious disease and specifically phagocytosis. Let's just remind ourselves about the structure of the immune system. It's split into two main categories, the non-specific system and the specific system, alternatively called the innate or adaptive. The non-specific system firstly is composed of barriers to infection, which we've already talked about. These are things to stop pathogens from getting in and causing harm. Well, what happens if they do get in, if they do scale the wall of our castle, then we start ringing the alarm bells and the troops start coming out of the barracks, i.e. the blood, into the area of infection. When the troops get to the area of infection, that's when they perform phagocytosis. It's like the sword fighting of white blood cells. This is the method by which these soldiers, these eaters of pathogens, start their work. So we're going to explain that, put some technical terms on it, and actually I think you know more than you think you know. Phagocytosis then is part of the non-specific immune system, which means that this process is not highly specific to a particular pathogen. If anything manages to encounter a cell, then it could well be phagocytosed. I'm tying myself a little bit in knots here. Let's just bash on and you all will become apparent. Now, we know what endocytosis is from our work in cell biology, and we use bacteria as an example. So if you remember, endocytosis is when something butts into the cell membrane like a bacteria and then ends up budding off it, if that was inside the cell. And that is pretty much what phagocytosis is. All nucleated cells, that is all cells that have a nucleus, are able to perform phagocytosis. They're able to take in, chop up and present pathogens on their cell membrane. But we do have, fortunately, some specific professional soldiers, some cells that their main role, their main specialized function is for eating and chewing up pathogens, fortunately. And these two of them, there are more, are macrophages and dendritic cells. So let's have a look at how it works. Here is let's say this is a dendritic cell, which is a white blood cell. It's a type of leukocyte. Here is our virus, and on that virus are spike proteins, which we know about. They can sometimes be referred to as pattern recognition receptors, or PRRs, pattern recognition receptors. Oh, sorry, that's not right. That's the receptor on the membrane of the cell. What am I on about? That's the receptor. Silly boy. So the green line is the pattern recognition receptor. Let's do that in green just to help clarify that little mistake. The sort of protein spike is called a PAMP. A PAMP, that is a pathogen associated molecular marker. Pathogen